This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It's a 2006 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD. It's a heavy duty 6.6 liter turbo diesel, 4-wheel drive, crew cab. It's a work truck version. It's got the vinyl floor and the crank windows. Purchased directly from an insurance company. When it showed up, it needed a transmission module, which I'll show you why. They put them in the wrong place, and people set things on top of them when they open the hood, and that breaks them. And so we bought a new transmission module, took it to Watson Chevrolet, programmed it, and sent it to detail. There'll be some before and after pictures. We had some nice aluminum wheels that we had set aside for another vehicle that we didn't use, so we put those on it. So that'll be the only difference in the before and after pictures. I will show you all that's wrong, especially, which is more important than telling you what's right. It runs like a Duramax, like an 06 Duramax with low miles. 106 on a Duramax is beginner. Little rock chips here and there on the, you can see that. Very straight from the hood back to the back doors. After that, it's a truck, and it's got some dings. Tires, driver tire looks like it goes about 40 or 50%. Passenger front tire looks fairly new, like probably, gosh, 80 or 90%. A couple dings here. Looks like a little bit of a pushing right there. It's kind of hard to see because it's so low. You don't see it when you're walking by. Again, it's my job to point this stuff out so you don't get any surprises when it's there. This is the biggest one, which is fairly universal. If I walked around all these trucks out here, especially the diesel trucks, that and banged up tailgates are pretty normal. Passenger rear tire looks like it's about 40 or 50%. Maybe the passenger front might have been a spare. We just took their tires that were already on it and put them on these wheels and put them back on the truck. Tailgate looks fine. It's got a brand new spare. The bed isn't that hammered. Doesn't look like whatever work they were doing with it wasn't real heavy duty with big stuff rolling around. A little bit of a ding here in the bumper. Driver's side always looks better. Obvious reasons. Couple nicks here. Chippy stuff, nothing real major. I see something under the underneath the gas door. This tire looks really high too. So you got two tires, the driver front and the passenger rear look like they're 40%, and the passenger front and the driver rear look like they're 80 or 90%. A little bit of a push in right here. I don't know if you can see that in the video or not. HD video is usually better than the human eye. I think right here someone opened the door into something. Alright, I'm gonna fire this guy up, open the hood and show you under the hood. Alright, let's see. Alrighty then. I see we put two brand new batteries. That's a brand new battery, and so is the other one. 6.6 liter, conforms to California emissions. This is the one right here. That's the module that's brand new. People like put batteries and stuff down here, and they smash them. And apparently that happens all the time. They had a bunch of them on the shelf at Watson Chevrolet. That's a new battery. Not much to show you on the interior because they're pretty basic. Some scrapes here, down here. That's the whole thing there. It is frickin' hot today, man. Wowee. See something down low right here. Let's see if there's any surprises in there. There's not. really low mile for an '06 diesel truck. It runs great. All the mechanical functions work. Windows work. Crank windows. Just a truck. But it's a Duramax, isn't it now? There. Manual, no manual. Maybe helpful if you can read it. Alright. Man, I gotta get out the heat. It's like 107 or so. And about 50% humidity. Mexico is right there. About 50 miles away, and those are monsoon clouds that are huge. So we're going to get some rain real soon. You can see these clouds, even though it's nice and clear up there. Once they start building around the city, it doesn't take more than an hour before it's pouring. So we're a race against the clock right now. All right, let's see. There's your cluster, 109,197 miles. You got cruise, you have tilt, it's kind of nice in a work truck. Usually they don't have that. You got a radio, that works. And you got air that's blowing ice cold. Let me put it on the full facial vent there. That feels good. Alright. Air's blowing ice cold. Turn it down so you can hear me. There's the tow on and off right there. Alright, let me put it in neutral. And let's put it all the way up to 4-wheel low. That's 4 low. Put it in drive. And yeah, we're definitely in 4 low. Put it in reverse. And that's reverse. Perfect. Alright, let me put it in neutral. Bring it back to, boy, that thing moves easy. Now we're in 4 high. Put it in drive. Yeah, we can drive at speed in this in 4-wheel. There you go, 4 high and drive. Put it in reverse. Perfect. That's very smooth. And there's 2-wheel. And now we're off to the races. All right, this is being sold on a salvage title. So if you want to drive it, obviously you need plates and you need insurance. You can't get those on a salvage title. So if you're going to come to Tucson, especially, you have to have the title restored. That's going to cost $200. We take it to motor vehicles about 6 in the morning, so we're first in line. So we have a chance at leaving in the morning. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way. That's why we charge $200. $50 goes to the state, $150 goes to us. That covers those times when our guy's sitting there staring at the truck. They require us to stay with it all day. And they're cops, real cops, doing the inspecting, badges and the whole bit. So things come up and then our guy just sits there and stares at it. But it will get done that day. So that's $200, $250 dock fee. And then taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If your state tax rate is 3% and you want to come to Tucson to pick it up, you're going to pay a total of 5% tax. That's 3 plus 2. $250 dock fee. And $200 to restore the title. Boy, this thing runs good. I was on that guy quickly. If you're like from Alaska, their state tax rate is 0. So you would pay 2% taxes, $250 dock fee, and $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price. And if you want us to restore the title before we mail it to you, which I strongly recommend, even if you can do it yourself, the time that we save you and the hassle of making appointments, from what I'm told, in some states is just brutal. Having us do it would be a smart thing to do. If you want to do it yourself, please make sure you call Motor Vehicles in your state. Get somebody's first and last name. If they're wrong, you're going to want to know who to kill. Because obviously if you ship it 1,000 miles and you find out you should have had it done here, it's pretty painful. That's happened 4 times in 10 years to us. not to us, but to people who bought from us, and I feel bad for them because they were warned, and then they were given bad advice by the motor vehicle there. All we can give you is the Arizona salvage title, a bill of sale, and the truck itself. No other documents are forthcoming, which is fine in almost every state. We've had Illinois throw fits before, and we've had, who else? Illinois has thrown a fit before, and Connecticut. Boy, if I see a Connecticut buyer, I'm going to run. I don't think you can pay enough for this truck. I mean, they put that guy through living hell for a Mazda Miata. It was unbelievable. Beautiful car. He drove it all the way on a non-resident paper plate from Arizona, all the way to Connecticut. Loved it, and they just gave him such a hard time for no reason. At the end, he ended up getting his plates because he was right and they were wrong, but it was just brutal. If he would have had the Arizona thing, it would have been better. Anyhow, enough ranting. Please get a deposit in. Once we have a deposit, we'll put your name and a thank you on a banner on our website at wheelk.com, acknowledging that you have, deposit on the car and that it's sold. Until we have a deposit, it's for sale. We're online all over the place, and people are, they'll send us money like instantly. So if you go through all the hassle of figuring out what you want to pay and we agree upon it and blah blah blah, I'm not sure what the exercise is in not leaving a deposit and buying the car, or the truck in this case. But it's sort of sad, actually, if you ask me. Just don't waste our time, okay? And don't waste your own time, because it's semi-valuable to us, and I'm sure it's valuable to you. Also, if you're on eBay, this is a really nice truck, and it's low miles and everything, but, Chevy stopped warrantying them at a certain point for a reason, and because they don't know what's going to happen to these vehicles like we don't know. We're not Nostradamus, and neither were they, and they have all the engineers. So, please realize this isn't a brand new truck, and if something happens, it happens. This is a 109,000 mile 06, and there are 2013s that, in fact, I saw a couple today with 6,000 miles that are a mess. So, it really can happen to any vehicle at any time. The only difference is they ran away from the warranty a long time ago. Ford, Chevy, Dodge, all of them did. Anyhow, so, the money you're saving, at some point you're going to have to spend a little bit of what you saved on something eventually. So please think about that before you buy.